Hi, sweetie. We are back again. I wanted to talk, and so did Jordan, about Amber. You guys have met Amber several times. She used to be in Dennis's office, and now she is living in the kitchen. So you can see how chill Amber is. She's a very relaxed dog, and I think sleeping's one of her favorite hobbies. She loves to go for walks. So since she's been in the kitchen, we have everybody here. Lisa's here. Dennis is here. Say hi to everybody. Leslie's here. You guys can all talk about Amber. She's gonna come say hi, which is awesome. Come say hi, Amber. Hi, sweetie. She says, I don't like that camera, Ananda. Yes, you do. Hi, pretty girl. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Tell them hello. Say, I need a home. All right, I'm going to pass the phone around. Maybe everybody wants to talk about Amber. We'll start with Jordan. She spends a lot of time with her.
Yeah, so Amber was here originally for a whole year before she was adopted into a home. And she was doing well in her home. It just, circumstances didn't work out. It wasn't her fault. But she really would love to have a yard, a nice big fenced-in yard to run. She loves getting the zoomies, and looks like she's eating that treat from yesterday she didn't want.
It's like a piece of cheese.
But she loves to dig, and she'll grab the bushes in our big yard and yank on them and play tug with the bush. And she really is just so funny, and she's not a dog that needs a lot of human attention and doting. She would be pretty easy to have in your home once she gets to know you and trust you. And she's been making a lot of progress in letting us handle her and tolerating a lot more. 2 of our staff members are actually able to give her a little washcloth bath last week, so she's all fresh and clean now. Are you chewing that? You're not too sure if you like it.
I don't know about this.
When you're saying or are able to, before when we weren't able to, what did she do? I just want people to know that.
Yeah, she was absolutely never aggressive with anybody. When she first got here, she would just avoid and run away. And if you tried to pet her, she would just get as far as she could from you. She has never growled or snapped at anybody.
Like a panic escape.
Right. It's like a panic getaway, but she's been a lot better with not doing that anymore. And she's been able to be going out in our vet center and getting weighed, and she's not afraid anymore, and she gets on the scale okay. She's really learning to trust people a lot more, and it's been helping her a lot in our kitchen here, being able to be around as many people as we have here now, and she can just relax and feel at ease, even though she's being watched by 5 other people, which is a big step for her.
Talk about where she originally came from to help explain her background as to why she is the way she is.
So she originally came to us from Humane Society International, now called Humane World for Animals. They're working in South Korea to shut down meat farms. Dog meat farms are a thing in China and South Korea and some other Far Eastern countries. So she was on a South Korean meat farm, which, you know, their life is probably kind of similar to a puppy mill dog in that they don't get any human interaction. They're in cages. They actually probably get less human interaction if they're not being bred than puppy mill dogs. And some of them live there a long time, and their deaths are horrible. We won't go into that. But Humane Society International, they shut the meat farms down. They give the meat farmers an alternate thing to do to farm, like blueberries or something, instead of dogs. So she's like a puppy mill dog, but maybe even worse, you know. So she came all the way from South Korea to one of the Humane World for Animals has a facility nearby, well, in a neighboring state, where they bring these dogs first to kind of evaluate them, do some medical on them, and get their process started of getting them adopted. And we've gotten several dogs from them. We have 3 others right now that we just recently got from them, not from meat farms, but that's where she came from. So when she came, like, she didn't know how to be a dog. She just, when she was outside, like, what did she do? Just kind of walked around. Yeah. And then she started getting zoomies, and she rolls in the grass, and just hearing that she's like digging holes is amazing, because she's starting to actually like be a dog. and that's wonderful. And like when she first got here, we'd try to get a harness on her, and she'd just run away and run away. And if you could get the harness, you try to do it like at her kennel door, and you couldn't do that. And now you can. And when she's on leash, she walks wonderfully on leash, very gentle, walks slowly and calmly. But yeah, she's a big dog, and you know, if you have a lot of chaos in your house, she probably wouldn't like it, but she'd probably be just as happy. You know, if you do generally have a quiet house, but sometimes have a lot of people over, just put her in the back bedroom and she will curl up in a little ball and stick her nose between her back legs and sleep through anything. So that's Amber.
How about her age? And obviously, is she good with other dogs?
What is she, about 6 now?
Yeah.
She is fine passing by other dogs. I think in the beginning we did have her going out with some calm dogs, but she would see like a squirrel or something. Is that right?
Or another dog.
Another dog through a fence, and she might redirect. We walked her around with other dogs.
Yeah.
Well, here, let Dennis talk about that.
Okay.
He's done some stuff with them.
Okay, my turn. No, we've walked her with other dogs, and she'll go up behind them and sniff them. I mean, she's totally chill about it. She's not on edge, doesn't have hackles up. She really could care less. But then if the other dog tries to sniff her, she just like whips around and says, "Oh no, you're not." You know, so she's just a little closed off. I don't think, you know, she, like I said, we walk her right past other dogs. She sees other dogs and gets nose to nose at the fences and in the hallways, and she's fine with them. I just don't know about her living with another dog. I don't think that might go over so well, but she's certainly not going to go after them for no particular reason. She might guard stuff. But, you know, she used to, again, just going back to what she used to be like, she was just so closed off. She just didn't want to look at anyone, didn't want to pets from anyone, just wanted to do her own thing because that's all she knew. But more and more and more, I think being in my office and being here in the kitchen now, obviously, you know, I can't say she comes up and asks for it. She's not a nudgy, pushy, like pet me kind of dog, but she'll put up with it. She lets me scratch her ears. She lets me pet her back. She lets me rub her chin. And then when she's had enough, she just walks away. So she's come so far. I think she would be honestly an easy dog to take care of because you don't have to do much with her. You take her out a few times a day, and when you're inside, she's going to lay her on her bed most of the day. So she is just, I can't say enough of good things about how far she's come and what a wonderful personality we see coming out in her.
All right, awesome.
There
Leslie,
you go.
anything to add? No?
She loves her treats. She'll nibble on them throughout the day.
Okay.
I didn't know her when she was here beforehand, but seeing her here after hearing about her, she's definitely come a long way. She does like getting pets. She loves running around the yard. She'll grab sticks. She really is just a good dog.
Yeah, she is. All right, thank you. So she's just one that's been overlooked here at DVGR. We all love her. Here's some funny pictures of her out in the yard.
Yes, we try to capture her silly side
you
sometimes.
can see how much she's loved because, you know, the staff takes silly pictures of her. When she came in, she does have some allergies, right? Is she still on any type of medication for her allergies, or is that under control now? She's better now?
I was gonna say she gets a shot.
Okay, she might be on the Cytopoint, maybe an allergy shot once a month. So those are things, if you have questions about her health or anything like that, once you're approved, reach out to Zach. She's a special dog, and we would all be just so excited for her to get in a home. She's so deserving, especially with her background and everything she has been through. She's the type of dog I wish she could tell us a story, but probably her story would break our hearts beyond anything we could even handle. So just knowing where she came from. So thank you guys all for watching. This is our Amber. Take care.